My name is London Fletcher. I think that I've been into marine life in general since before I can remember, since I live so close to the beach, and both my parents had an affinity for it, so I was just exposed to that since I was really little. Honestly, I don't even know why killer whales. There's just something that is so wonderful and charismatic about them. They're a very charismatic and majestic species, and I feel like it's just impossible not to be drawn to them. The most pressing issues that are facing the southern resident killer whales in Washington state are a lack of prey. That is the most important issue that they are having to face. This is not just my opinion, the science proves this. The biggest thing that we can do to alleviate the problems that they are facing would be to breach the lower four Snake River dams. Southern resident killer whale, their main prey item, 80% of their diet is Chinook or king salmon. The dams, they are preventing salmon from returning and spawning. This is what we can attribute to their lack of prey, is that these dams, over the years since the dams have been put in place, we can see the salmon decreasing in size. There is a picture that is often used to illustrate this change, where this fisherman is holding this giant salmon. It's almost as tall as him. You know, a good over 100-pound salmon, which was common. That was all salmon were 100 pounds. That's why I called them king salmon. And now we can see in recent days, it's lucky to get a 30-pound one. This decrease in weight and availability of salmon, of Chinook salmon, means a lot to the killer whales, because that is their primary prey item because of its size, because it was so fatty, rich, and nutritious that they could feed on it, and it was a reliable source of food. But now it's so sparse, and they have to expend a lot of energy for a tiny fish, which is one of the reasons that they're starving to death. I would like to see lawmakers take initiative and do what they can to get the dams on the Snake River breached. I've spoken at rallies at the state capitol, at the dams. I have presented to schools, and I have just done my best to get the information out there to people.
The fact is, our southern resident killer whales are dying. They're dying from a lack of a noise-free habitat, and most of all from starvation.
So a reason that the dams haven't been breached is because it is an incredibly politically charged issue, and there are many sides. I'm going to continue to fight for the dams being breached by spreading information and continuing to speak at rallies and just giving my all to try anything that I can do to help and anything I can do to contribute to this movement. That is what I will be doing.